Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. Today I'm guiding you through a yin yoga floor sequence. So this is a perfect practice for the summer months when it's really hot outside. So we can just come down onto our backs and cool down our bodies and just move very slowly through our practice. In today's practice, you will need to have either a strap, a scarf, or a belt on hand next to you. And it'll also be helpful to have either a bolster, some cushions or pillows, or even a folded blanket as well. So you can grab your props and then we'll come down onto our back. Take a moment to set up so that you feel a sense of relaxation along your spine. Adjusting your head so that it lines up with the pelvis and the hips. Taking a breath in and out and bringing both knees towards your chest. You can slide your palms to your shin bones. Feel the shoulders drop back and down and the collarbone widen. If you need extra support, fold a blanket underneath the sacrum. And then we're taking our knees and dropping them towards the armpits. So you're feeling a bit of pull through the tissue in the inner leg lines, groin. And softening through the hips and feeling your pelvis drop down to the earth. Again, the shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, closing your eyes. Connecting into the cool stream of breath, in and out through your nose. Your breath opening like a wave from the lower abdomen, rising up through the rib cage to its peak at the center of your chest. And softening the heart as you exhale, releasing the breath from your body. Feeling the sacrum at the base of the spine soften and drop. And your heart soften back into the rib cage. The space between your eyebrows wide and relaxed. As you exhale, gently draw your knees back towards each other. Compressing the thighs closer to the abdomen and exhale to round your spine. Bring your forehead towards the knees. Shoulders stay soft. And then drawing back. On your next exhale, float your right foot back to the ground and reach for your strap or your scarf. We're taking the strap around the top of the foot and then extending the heel towards the sky. And feel the thigh bone dropping down into the hip. Sliding your right leg forward if that feels okay for your body. You can always keep the knee bent as well. And then take both sides of the strap into your left hand, and your right hand anchors down towards the right hip. So the pelvis will stay neutral. And we're dropping the left leg open to the left, just until you feel a little bit of traction through the inner leg line. Being mindful that the opposite hip isn't lifting up off of the ground. Again, finding the symmetry through the hips. And just let the leg hang. As you breathe here, your left thigh bone is still hugging into the hip socket, keeping that connection through the joints. And very slowly begin to bend your left knee. Help the knee back to center, and you can take your strap off to the side. Bend your right knee and cross the left knee on top of the right, like you're in a chair and you're crossing your legs. And then hug both knees towards the chest. As you're hugging your knees to the chest, take your palms in front of the knees and squeeze the thighs a little bit closer to the abdomen, feeling a sense of release through the sacrum and across the lower back. You can always add a folded blanket underneath your hips here if you do find that this is an intense posture for you. And then try to slide your palms down the shin bones, maybe towards the ankles. Rest your shoulders. If your shoulders aren't rested, you can also fold a little blanket and just slide that underneath the head or the shoulders. As your body begins to soften, you can take your hands now and cup them underneath the calf muscles or slide them down more towards the heels. Maybe you're gently drawing the heels away from each other towards the armpits. Feeling space opening at the base of the spine and softening through the outer hips. And then return your hands back to the knees as you hug the knees again a little closer to the body. Three full and deep breaths into the sacrum. And we'll keep our legs exactly as they are. Left knee on top of right. And now we're taking the whole body over to the right, coming into tangled roots twist. As you come over to the right, you can always add a prop underneath your knees. Opening across the heart and breathing into the back body, feeling along the spine. If this is too intense, unbind your legs and come instead into a two-knee twist. You can keep the left palm in line with the shoulder, or you might slide it up a few inches towards the top of your mat, feeling a beautiful opening through the tissue from the lower back up through the side body, the rib cage, into the armpit and the arm line. Taking one more breath. Gently sliding your left arm back down. Unwind through the spine, floating both feet to the floor, knees to the sky. And just pause here and breathe. Feeling the fluids moving through the left side of the body and the movement of prana. Now we'll move into the right side. We'll hug our right knee towards our chest. We'll take a hold of our strap again. Extending the leg to the sky and sliding your hands down the strap. Extending your left leg forward and anchoring down through the left hip, taking the strap over into the right hand, and then opening up through the right leg and keeping a little bit of softness through the knee so you're not locking through the joint. Relaxing the right arm and just allowing the leg to hang in traction. Closing your eyes. Slowly bending through the right knee. Releasing your strap. And we'll shift the body back to center, bending the bottom knee and crossing the right knee on top of the left. Floating both knees to your chest and feeling again the tissue across the sacrum and through the outer hips. Taking a few breaths, hugging the knees. And then as you're ready, you can travel your palms down the shin bones. Relaxing through the shoulders. Your palms can stay as they are, or you can cup them to the heels or calf muscles at any time. Again, bringing your palms to the knees, hugging the knees closer. Bringing your prop or support over to the left side. And now both knees shift to the left, coming into tangled roots twist, shifting up onto the left hip, relaxing both legs and opening up across your chest, wrapping the right shoulder underneath you. And you might be sliding the palm a few inches towards the top of your mat. Perhaps feeling a vibrant pulse through the tissue of the body. Feeling the fluids of the body moving back to the digestive system, cooling down the body. Inhaling and exhaling with open mouth, softening the right arm, unwinding your legs and floating back to center. Bringing your pelvis back to neutral, lining up the pelvis with the base of the skull. and taking either a cushion, a block, or a bolster, or even a folded blanket. We're going to slide that underneath our sacrum, and you can choose how high you want this support. And just bringing your prop slightly lower than the curve of the lower back so that that wide triangular bone can rest fully onto your prop. Take a breath here and let's slide the right leg forward. So you're feeling some opening through the tissue at the top of the thigh and through the hip flexor and up along the abdomen. And then we're floating the left knee to our chest and interlacing our fingers at the shin bone. Feeling the psoas muscle unwinding, becoming fluid. Softly release the left leg and we'll very slowly switch sides. Bending slowly through the right knee, drawing the heel towards you, and then floating the knee to your chest. Lengthening the left leg forward and softening through the top of the thigh. Releasing any effort and simply allowing the intelligence of your tissues to unwind and unravel, noticing and sensing what's happening in the body at a subtle level. And you can release again through the right leg. This time both legs stretch out. Releasing through the lower back. If this is too intense, bend both knees and bring your feet to the floor. So you can take either option. Perhaps drawing the arms behind you and taking a hold of opposite wrists or elbows. Relax your arms. Slowly bend your knees and engage your navel center slightly so the lower back is supported as you lift your hips and slide your prop away. Sequence down along the vertebrae of the spine, lengthening the lower back and setting the tailbone down. And you might rest here exactly as you are. Or you can come into reclined butterfly pose, knees dropping open, soles of the feet drawing towards each other. Resting your palms to the lower abdomen as you breathe. Slowly rock your head from side to side. Breathe into the side of your neck. And then roll your head back to center. Soften through your jaw and tongue. Extend your legs open to the corner of the mat and wrap each shoulder underneath you, palms open alongside your body. And for a moment, squeeze all the muscles of the body, contracting your muscles through your glutes, making fists, squeezing your face. And then exhale and release, letting the bones of your body drop. Your breath effortless in this space of rest. resting here on the earth for as long as you need. And thank you so much for practicing with me, and I'll see you again next time. Namaste. For more yoga practices like these, please like this video, comment below, and share this video with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.